I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P, and a lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious, I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Yo, what up? You turn that down. It's real hot in the face. All right, I'm sweating. Hold on. All right, turn it down. Yeah, it's still hot. Y'all don't know what that means. There's too much light. There we go. Let's get. Oh no, that's not enough. Let's go back. You don't know what this means. Let's say it's too high. All right, we're gonna live with it. We're gonna live with it. Hey, welcome to the program. Good to see y'all. Appreciate you. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the week, man. We here. We are here. Welcome to the show. Let's go live with Lamont King. I'm Lamont King, and you are now live on the program Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 7 East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time. Talk about consistency. And on Fridays, we lighten the mood a little bit. I mean, well, the mood's already light, but Fridays we do specificness. We work out some funny and in a atmosphere we like to call all fun and games. With our Friday co-host, please welcome to the program. We started a little late, so we just gonna get right to it. My man John Watson.
What's up? What's up with you?
What's up with you?
Yeah, you at both ends today, ain't you, Slim?
Burning the candle at both ends. I missed a golden opportunity just now, and I just realized it. On the end of the show, I did not shout out this show.
Hey man, I was like, so Coming to America, right? Right when Cleo is the night of the fundraiser.
Yeah.
And right before his daughter walks on stage, he says, "Don't forget to mention the specials." And she goes, "Dad, I'm on my end, like, yo, don't forget to mention the podcast."
Yeah.
Good night, folks. I was like, yeah, he's fried.
Yeah. It was a lot of moving parts. So for those of you watching, shout out to the Peanut Gallery. Welcome to Let's Go Live, All Fun and Games. I just hosted the Karen Hunter Show on Sirius XM from 3 to 6. So that was a 3-hour run. Talk radio with little to no breaks. And when I switched over to this one, I mean, at the end of that one, I forgot to say, "Now, come on, y'all. Come on over to the."
I heard it coming too. He was like, "Follow me on all social media."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, here it comes. Here it comes."
Yeah.
We gonna hit 25 people tonight.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Come on over to 20 people to 19 people we be having in this joint. I was like, we're gonna get 50 people.
Tonight we're gonna break 50.
Yeah. So, but it'll come back again.
It's all right. I shit the bed too. When I called, I had so much more to say.
Oh yeah.
But your man cut me off Jenkins.
Oh yeah. He's excited. He loves it. He was yeah. It was yeah. It was a good show though.
Nah, it was a good show, man. It was a good show. No. Yeah.
Boy, it wore me out. People don't realize, man.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I was riding through it with you. I was like, okay, we had a little couple of previous discussions before the show, and I was like, okay, here his stuff is coming, and I'm like, all right,
yeah,
it's moving, it's working.
Things were getting, and I was rolling them out.
I'm trying. So behind the scenes, if anybody listens to the show, behind the scenes, I'm trying. I know, like, from when I'm listening, as opposed to when it's coming through, it's probably so I'm listening on the Alexa, which is for the show. It's probably like maybe like a 30-second differential.
Yeah.
As opposed to if I'm listening through the app, which is like a 6-minute difference by the time it goes through the phone app. Right?
Okay.
So if you listen actually through, it's like, so listening on that, it's kind of like the same way listening in the car. It's maybe like a 30-second. So I'm trying to hit you like, yeah, and I say blah, and then and you was like, yeah, no, you was like, oh no, we just missed that. We just missed that. I was like, oh damn it.
I didn't even think about that because I was messages and I was like, oh, that would have been good to say.
Yeah, that would have been good 7 seconds ago. I was like, yeah, damn.
Nah, it was it's like it's a workout. It's a definite workout. Live radio. Yeah. So it's live radio. Then it's live talk radio. Then it's live talk radio on satellite, which means everybody's listening coast to coast at once. So it's a workout. It's a mental workout. I went through my signature water thing right here. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I kept doing that every time Jay talked or the guest would talk. That's my opportunity.
So you must have had a lot of water then.
I did have a lot of water. My opportunity to do human.
You must have been fully hydrated by the end of the show.
Man, it was fun though. If y'all don't have Sirius, man, get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
So the walkthrough. I'm gonna walk anybody that didn't see it or didn't listen rather. So you start out the show. You probably went a good maybe 5 minutes before you pull out, hammer number one, hit him with Jamel Hill
right
over the top of the head. So I'm like, okay. So does that you pulling out your Rolodex, or did they line that up for you?
Oh, that's all me. That's
okay.
all.
I assume so. I assume so, but I didn't want to,
Yeah.
So essentially, they was like, here go the keys, but the refrigerator's empty.
Yeah,
you got the sheets are in the closet.
Yeah.
You got to do the laundry before you roll. They was like, just here go the house, but
here's
you got to
my
make
number.
sure.
Yeah, it was here's my number. That's it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like, you remember how traveling was before Airbnbs, where you might have known somebody that live in another state that was especially in the Greek network.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming through. I ain't gonna be there that week.
No, I ain't gonna be there that weekend. But here go
the key.
Right.
Like,
yep.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And with food in the jumps.
Yep.
And it was that.
Okay.
So, but no, it's very, very supportive. It's just like with the guest, I'm just in a habit of if it's my first time filling in, I want to get people I'm comfortable with.
That wasn't your first time though, Slim.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I do out of habit.
Okay.
I get people that I'm comfortable with so that the conversation can go a little smoother. But they will book if they'll do the work, the legwork to get somebody, even if I don't know them.
Okay.
So if there's a news story or whatever and somebody did some crazy, they would try to go after them and get them. So
okay.
I just I'm gonna come with the big guns because who knows when I'll get it again. I'm gonna hit you over the head with J. Anthony Brown.
Yeah, you came heavy.
Jamel Hill, Claudia Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
You came heavy. Because I was gonna get into my whole Claudia Jordan rap. Like, I met you, blah, 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 and like, you was cool and this, that, third time, throw a little flowers about, how she's been rocking since when Jamie Foxx and them had they joined on Sirius XM. Right. I got out none of it.
And then here's another thing. Shout out to Bassman. He's on here in the Peanut Gallery. Here's another thing. This is a good point, Lonnie. I missed that part. I just want to know, did you talk about scammers? So here's the thing in producing a show, and this is another golden opportunity that I missed, but I didn't really. The train of thought is to, I feel like we're on Andy Cohen, like watch what happens next. You know what I mean?
This is good though. No, this is good.
Yeah, the after show.
Yeah.
So the train of thought is to overproduce, especially in radio. You got to overproduce. You got to have so many topics and so many guests. I had like 3 guests that backed out. And so a old school tip for that I learned in radio from Russ is never really promote heavy guests, because guests will be the first ones that drop out on you. Right. When you stuck saying tomorrow, guess what we got? And you saying their name and you hit all day, and then the next day you don't hear them. The listener's pissed. Yeah. So you got to overproduce. So I had extra guests lined up. I had extra topics lined up. Extra.
It's like going on vacation. You always got overpack. Yeah. Always pack a couple extra days of clothes. You never know what you might do.
Here's where I made the mistake. So I had a question of the day, and I said, "Have you ever fallen victim to a scammer?" Because I figured the show was heavy enough to fill spots, but also light enough for wiggle room. But I never came back to that topic ever.
It's fine though. It's fine. Yeah. As somebody, so as somebody that was listening,
you didn't even remember.
You didn't remember it. Not only did you not remember it, but even if you did, it's like, yo, they flowing. Yeah. And this is what happens a lot with talk radio, especially talk radio of this type that you were doing. Right. You know what I mean? Because I listened to a decent share of it. It's like, yeah, we can say we going to cover A through D today. Yeah. And if A and B are so good that they rolling, right? The only other part of it is, let's say you were doing Monday also. You could have been like, we didn't get this X and we didn't get to C and D today. Yeah, we'll just get it on Monday. You know what I mean? Yeah. But
that's easy to do when you have your own show and you're on. Yeah. Yeah. You just be like, we'll pick that up. You know what I mean? But right. Because so here's the thing. Let me give you the juice behind that. Okay. So the scammer thing, there's a story that I'm waiting to tell, and I was gonna hide it in that question of the day.
Uh-huh.
I fell victim to a scammer and lost a lot of money and put it on social media, and Black Twitter found like 50 other people that had gotten scammed by the same person.
Oh, really?
So I really wanted to put together a whole podcast and really end this person's world in a manner of speaking. But I was advised by some legal types, don't do it. And if you do it, don't use the name. And my whole thing was, I wouldn't do it unless
you could use the name. Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm trying to end you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be brought to justice.
Yeah.
And so I didn't do the podcast, but I was like, oh, wait. Next time I'm on the air by myself, I'm going to tell that story because it's an exciting story. But I'm going to cover it with, hey, what's the worst scam that you ever fell victim to? Let me open up the phone lines and blah, blah, blah. So that was what I was going to do today. And but everybody that said they was going to be there was there. And then the callers were good and the subject matter was good. And so it went the way it went. I ain't even had to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all ran the gamut today on them callers, man.
Mm-hmm.
For me, her birthday, she was a little twisted.
Yeah, here's another technique. Yeah, she was, and I could tell it. Like when you in the conversation and you go from happy, more active. Like when you go from that to that, I was like, whoa, hey, hold on.
Okay, right.
What you sipping on?
Right.
Like, wine. I was like, what number glass? She was like, I've had 2. I was like, yeah, I can hear it.
Right.
I can hear it through the phone. But yeah, no, my another technique for talk radio, you gotta use the callers to help with the flow of the show.
Right. Because
you don't know everything. You can't talk permanently, indefinitely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So use the callers because they might say something you ain't think about, or they may take you in a direction you ain't plan to go, and you use that.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan. There are some people who don't like callers because they're unexpected. You never know what they're going to say. So, but I'm a fan.
See, but the thing about it is, as long as you know how to navigate them and manage them, you know what I'm saying, so that they don't take your show high. Especially like when it comes to to be honest, because I know the difference between quite frankly, the difference between 126, Sirius XM 126, and like Howard Stern show. You know what I'm saying? Because different types of callers and people that call 126, they want to hang there on the phone and get the full monologue. They want to get that whole paragraph that they've written in their head out.
Yeah.
Without, in other words, they done took over the show. They are not hosting the show for all intents and purposes. And, you know, they got to be heard every single which of the way. They're not trying to let you in for anything. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just, you know, as long as you can manage them, which, you know, you did a good job today.
And then they be so, you know, what they saying, you can almost tell when you listen to somebody that talks like that no one else listens to them.
Right.
So this is their out.
This is their shot.
Yeah.
This is my shot.
So when they call it, the thing about voter suppression is that it suppresses. And that's what people don't understand.
No, the best one was your man was like, I find it disheartening that we don't have networks that talk to social issues and blah. Like, bro, didn't you find that kind of this what that show is? He was like, yeah, but I was like, okay, my man, good. Well, then you good.
Probably
you good. Thanks for calling.
And the wild thing is, I've watched Karen and how the host of the show, and how she dispatches with callers because she be so perturbed, and she's been on 5 years every day. So you get a certain level of trolling. And you get a certain level of asinine calls. And I be watching, I be like, yeah, but you ain't gotta get rid of them so fast. But now I get it. Cause you can see it coming. A lot of times you can see it coming.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, that is just a bozo take. Like, you're going to call the black station that gives you all the black knowledge.
Everything you need.
And say, my problem is we don't have enough stations.
Right.
Well, call the ones that don't do it.
Right. You off by one channel, bro.
Yeah, you in the wrong. We good over here.
Down and you make that complaint. But
we good over here, man. Shout out to the executive producer, Mr. Clarkson. Welcome to the program, Mr. Clarkson. But yeah, so anyway, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was good.
So I don't know. I know she is, Karen Hunter is taking off a week next week. And she's also taking off like the next 5 Fridays.
Okay.
But there's a chance I may be doing another one before that run is over. But she well-deserved break from the airwaves. It's very taxing. The show that she does on a regular, very taxing.
I believe it.
Very taxing. So
I believe it.
So appreciate everybody that tuned in and all of that. We was talking about Terry Crews and
Your man, son.
So he came out and I saw this. Somebody sent it while we were talking about it. So he came out and admitted that the Coon tweet was
bit of a misstep.
Yeah, it was a misstep.
Bit of a misstep.
He walked it back.
Bit of a misfire.
And I guarantee you, it was what I said it was. Now let's watch Terry Crews. We're on Cruise Watch, Cruise Control. So let's watch Terry Crews. I'm pinpointing. My theory is, whenever they need a ratings bump on America's Got Talent, he tweets.
Oh, that's going on right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
huh?
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
yeah.
On the day of the Coon joint, so this is what he did the other day. Somebody randomly poked him. You know, Terry's this, Terry's that. And he was like, sometimes in life, you got to take the negative and turn it into a positive. That was in one tweet. And then in the next tweet, he writes an acronym spelled out. COON.
The Coon joint, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I just wrote it. What was it? Conquering our own negativity, right? And I guess he thought he was, symbolically embracing.
The funny thing is
changing the word around and making it positive. And Black Twitter destroyed him.
The funny thing is, do you think he meant to do it, like to write it down like that?
No, yes, he's saying y'all call me a coon, but I take lemons and make lemonade.
Okay, I thought he just didn't call. He didn't see it.
Means conquering our own negativity.
Nah,
That's
bro.
what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. So then I go on his page. I said, I don't even follow this dude. Maybe I need to follow him. So I follow him, and then I see, tonight is cut night or judge night on AGT. Make sure you're in tonight. I was like, oh, this man was promoting. I was
he's doing it. He's doing a Terry West.
Who's Terry West?
He Kanye cousin.
Oh, Terry West.
So he's doing Terry West or Kanye is Kanye Cruz. They on the same promotional agenda.
But that was the wrong way to go. And then he gets flack, and then he gets invited to do the talk show rounds, and he goes on and doubles down and defends his position, talking about we need white allies and we need to embrace, and the labeling doesn't move us forward, and the name calling, and y'all talk about me because my wife is half white, and because I made it, y'all mad at me because I'm rich and I made it out of Flint, Michigan. Like he be going worse and worse and worse with it.
Right.
And that's like, nah, Terry.
But I'm like, nobody was looking for you, bro.
Yeah, come on, Uncle Terry. Like, but then I was like, yo, he really be doing it around, I think, for ratings.
Yeah.
And whether he believes that stuff or not, I'm like, you're doing it for ratings now, champ, because nobody's even talking to you.
Yes, that's fine. I didn't even realize his show was on. I know he does America's Got Talent. I forgot that it was on. So yeah.
They was calling him Jim Crow on Twitter. That's what Mr. Clark said. GYM Crow.
GYM Crow.
New Jim Crow. Oh man, he I don't know, man. He just not it. The choices. If you're doing it for ratings, not cool, man. Not cool.
It just makes me laugh, man. Like, yo, Twitter, I swear, it's like they giving you the gun and the bullets.
Yes.
You just people are constantly using Twitter and shooting themselves in the face.
Yeah, but it's so hard. You got to be super skilled not to, though, because it's so easy. Because it's like journaling.
It's real easy not to. It's really not. Just don't get on Twitter.
Okay. Well, yes.
It's real easy. It's real. No one's putting the phone in your hand and making you type in words. But nobody.
But remember, back in the day, opinions are like assholes.
Yeah.
Everybody's got one, and
they all smell like shit.
Yeah. So But Twitter allows you to just put that shit in the universe, like it's shitty here and just here.
I mean, if I don't have enough attention, was a thing personified. It's people that are already famous.
Yeah.
That already have enough, or one would conceive enough attention, yet go on to get more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude has, how many shows does he have on TV?
Right.
Or has had at one point.
It's free press too, though, so it's a fine line because you got to promote.
Yeah, but you can promote without doing that.
You got to pay for publicity.
Nah, I mean, you could tweet, hey, I'm on live tonight, America's Got Talent, blah, blah, blah. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Or you could tweet
Yeah.
anything but try to get,
Not gonna have the same effect. It's just,
I mean, for his fan base, it will. I'm not watching the show because he sent out a tweet. In fact, I don't like if I was interested in watching the show. I'm double down not.
however, but the way that works is you're a smart individual. But the way that works is there's no such thing as negative publicity. Any attention works for them. So if even AGT was talked about all day long, they win. Whether you watch it or not, they still win.
Man, the same people's gonna watch AGT, regardless of what that man had to do with Twitter.
You might be right.
The same exact people. The same people gonna watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, regardless of what that man puts on Twitter.
That's true. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
So
he's not. So okay, if I'm trying to be famous, and I got some fledgling show on that, is limping along, and then I jump out there and say some shit, and then the joint goes up, then I did it for an agenda. I solved my problem. America's Got Talent, they gonna watch that whether Terry Crews is hosting it, whether damn Jerry Springer, whether Nick Cannon is, anybody could host that show. True. Tyra Banks, they got the same ratings, give or take 0.5.
Now
they had the same ratings.
You're absolutely right. And Mish said, "Did anyone make an acronym of Terry's name yet?" That's a good question. Let's try to do that live. TERRY.
TER, taking everyone's rationale, ruining it yearly.
Okay, wait a minute.
There you go.
Taking everyone's rationale, ruining it yearly. Okay, all right.
That's one. I mean, look, we just started.
Yeah. So
talking erroneously
regarding
race. Damn, I can't get the why. Why is a hard one.
No, that's good. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Talking erroneously regarding race. I can't get the why though.
No, yes. The why is yes.
Okay.
Got it. Honestly,
that's an acronym freestyle brought to you by.
Wait a minute. Hold on, that's good.
Appreciate you.
Talking erroneously regarding race, yes.
Yes.
No. Talking erroneously regarding race. Why?
Why? Capital Y.
So I'm glad you said that, because we earlier came up with a couple for turning negative words into a positive by way of acronym. And so I'm gonna let you start it off with yours to start advancing, because you said that this is what he was really trying to do with his career.
Yeah, you got to read my joint out loud.
Oh, you ain't got it? Okay.
Yeah.
John says he's Terry Crews is now these are acronyms for turning words that we think that have negative connotations into positive messages. Start advancing my business opportunities. Terry Crews is trying to start advancing my business opportunities, and as we know, that's SAMBO. That'll be
Sambo.
That would be
Sambo. Read the one that was get the one that we tag team on. I gave you the last part.
Okay, this is
part.
Co-op.
When I read that joint, I was like, that is fantastic.
This is co-op here. Here's a message from Terry Crews. You, the letter U, you never can let enemies taper our movement. It's a message from Terry Crews. You never can let enemies taper our movement. And of course, that spells out UNCLETOM. That's Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Taking a negative.
Turn it into a positive.
And the last one is my message, and this is all the people that, like you said, think before you tweet. Sometimes, this is my message to Terry Crews. Sometimes think first. Understood? Sometimes think first. Understood? And
in other words,
STFU. Shut the fuck up. So there's that. That's the acronym game. Since he wants to play it, we can play it too. All fun and games until the shit come back on to you. But talking erroneously regarding race, why? That is you'll see that on Twitter later. That was genius, and I'll give you the credit.
Appreciate you.
Erroneously regarding race. Why?
Why, Slim?
And somebody added him on the one that I posted, so
he
may have read it. But that's fine.
I'm sure he can do that. He gonna read that and like do his signature.
Oh yeah. Why is it always? Well, he got the thing when people do his impression, because God destroyed him.
Did he?
Damn! Oh, I wish I could find that.
Like recently?
Yeah.
Ah man, off his podcast.
He killed him on the podcast. Oh man.
Okay, I gotta listen to it.
I was like, once he did it, because I was gonna try to do it. I was like, I ain't gonna do it because that's
yeah.
But nobody gets the he got the
cigarette lip. He got the cigarette lip.
He got a cigarette lip with no cigarette, which is weird. But it's like he keeping when he talks, it's like my mouth don't open all the way. Like he
burst a blood vessel from lifting or something like that.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Hold up. From lifting? That's
maybe he burst a blood vessel
in his lip.
In his lip.
His lip meat. Hold on. I'm gonna see if YouTube will let me play this. Godfrey Terry Crews.
All right, now I don't know what the Terry Crews Mafia looking like.
Right. I'm gonna play a little bit of it.
That's the okay. Play the audio.
Yeah, play that. No, I'm gonna play it because I don't think that's copywritten. You can't.
No, I mean just for the shutdown. You should be should try to skip when you put that video.
Yeah. But hold on, we're gonna try it. This is Godfrey on his In Godfrey We Trust podcast, and he's one of the coldest impressions. His impressions are good because he does. It's not just the voice.
He gets the mannerisms.
I'm doing the mannerisms, and I'm doing content of things they possibly could say.
Yes.
Not just things that you've heard.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing, Jay-Z, Hov. No, he's being the person and saying some things.
Right.
So that's what makes him better. That's just my opinion. Than most of the impressionists out there. All right, hold on. Let's see what this joint. This is him doing Terry Crews this week. And they added Terry Crews, and they went back and forth on Twitter. He was giving them props. Yeah, he was giving them props.
Well, Terry Crews was?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, okay.
About hip hop is they'll come get you.
They come see you. That's a bad look for Flushing.
They'll come get you. That's what I like about these they'll come see you.
Yeah, there's consequences.
There's consequences. That's what I like. It's not, we're going to go to HR. Where's he at?
What's the problem?
It's handled.
Get my goons.
Get my goons. And they come and they handle that shit. That's how I think listen, and I don't want you to look at this episode say Godfrey's violent against people. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people. Yeah. Look, I don't like mean people. I don't give a fuck what you are. I'm not.
So he's talking about being unapologetic.
This explanation, okay, guys? Cruising. Did we show Terry Crews?
Yeah.
I'm not going to. Terry goes, listen, guys, I'm not saying I could do it. It's not that. I'm saying, let's say I'm a blackbird and you're a white bird. See, the blackbird and the white bird, why should the blackbird fly faster than the white bird? Why can't we fly on top of each other? It's what I'm saying. My wife, right? My wife, see, that's the problem. Black people need to not try to fight racism without white people, because that would not be fair. Now, what if whites were slaves and we were being mean to them? That's not right. We need to free them so they're able to live together like us. Okay, that's a bad example. Hey, I'm a frog. Hey, I'm a frog, you're a shark. Why do you have to be amphibious? Why can't I be on the land like you? Okay, that's a bad example. Listen,
he a beast. He a beast with that.
Yeah, he's no joke.
But he
no joke.
He get the cigarette mouth. He get that wedge mouth.
Yeah,
welded together mouth, and then he got it. He got it. All right, what else is popping out here, man? This is gonna be a short show. I'm fatigued.
Son, I'm about to say, I know you got to be out of gas, son.
Yeah, about to be.
I know you got to be out of gas. It's about to be a wrap for you for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But it was something I saw on Florida. It was something about Florida. I had a segment. That's another segment that I didn't.
Oh, in Florida news.
Florida news, yeah.
I
didn't get to that, and it was about the dude that got to cop the Lamborghini with the PPP.
Somebody else did it?
Yeah. Or is this the same guy?
No. So didn't one of these dudes from like Love and Hip Hop, one of them type of shows?
Oh, I didn't.
Did he do that shit too?
Famous. I didn't know he was famous.
What's his name? Is it a black dude?
I can't find the story. I had it up. No, it wasn't a black dude. It definitely wasn't.
This is a black dude.
Yeah, somebody else did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. then someone else did it.
Caught the Lamborghini.
Yeah, off the PPP, which is amazing. How you even did that? How did you get what company or business?
Right, what kind that you getting that kind of a check?
Yeah, well, you can get $250. You got a chain? You got franchises? You must.
And didn't think by now to know that you had to put some of that on the payroll.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Unless you finessed it and was like, I'm the only employee.
Yeah,
and I command a high salary. That's
right, and I'm down $250. And they gonna use the car as a company car. That's what's happening.
Yeah, right. What is that about? Damn, and there was also a story about there's a school system that just started. Where was that? What state is that? Now I'm on CNN's website.
I saw like a school system and like they already catching cases or something. Yeah,
one little boy, he tested positive already. Day two.
First of all, why are they starting school on a Thursday?
Why they starting school in the summer?
Oh, that's that down south. It's probably down south, right?
Yeah, you starting in the summer?
Yo.
I understand starting early, but
but they get out like in May.
Well, still.
They get out like the first and second week of May, and they come back like pretty much the first week of August. I don't know why July. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. I get August, but it's still July. Like
it's still July. Yeah, that's a little
summer wild. Has to be. July. Summer has to have July. Like school ending in June to me is dumb. School starting in August is dumb, but I'm used to it.
Yeah,
but summer has to have July. You got to leave July alone.
That's unfair. It is unfair.
With July.
I mean, it's still holidays. It's still summer holidays. Like that's
Yeah, like you have to. There has to be 1 month completely left alone, where I feel like July, you shouldn't be allowed to do shit. Like it should be left alone. There should be nothing going on in July because summer's gone. We don't have the summers like we used to.
Right.
Even weather-wise. So it's always hot in July, and it needs to just be like, okay, July. They should call summertime. They should call July summertime. This is called April, May, June, summertime, August.
So wait,
just summer. What you doing this? What you doing this summer? You mean this month? Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we ain't got shit going.
And look, if that's the case, summer went by like a mug because July started and ended on the same day.
That's what I'm saying.
We was really literally beefing about July 4th like 2 days ago.
Yeah, yes.
August.
Whizzed by. You know why? Because you was preparing and planning to do in August.
And on top of that, look, where's the when is the back to school sales? What are those sales looking like?
Oh, that's a good question.
What are they going to be selling? House clothes. They're gonna have sales on pajamas.
Yeah,
pajamas and socks.
Yes. That's
USB cords and.
Do they do pencils anymore? Like, is that a thing? Do people?
No. Well,
write?
Listen.
Do they write?
I mean, now in this the new world that we live in as of March, you know what I'm saying, probably not. But like, that the list was always a list.
It was
the list never changed. Never changed.
You still had to have pencils even if they didn't write?
You had to have pencils, erasers, colored pencils, bringing the toiletries for the the hands, the sanitizers for the teachers and the paper towels and this binder and that binder. Right now, just make sure you got Wi-Fi and a Chromebook.
Mouse pads and laptops. That's it. That's the new. That might be the new designer game right there.
Pretty much. Pads. Mouse pad. You know what? You know what would it be? The laptop cover.
Yeah,
that's what the kids like. The laptop covers, like the joints that like laminate that you kind of put over the top of it or in front of it.
We gotta get in that game though.
That's the new move. We gotta come up with a laptop cover that appeals to the youth.
Yeah, or like the mouse pad. I've seen the mouse pad that you can go and you got the service where you can get the picture put on it.
Yeah,
like a photo just on it.
Yeah, a little customized.
Yeah. So the next, let's see, how can we improve on that? The next wave would have to be.
See, it would have to be something that, like, you got to think about it, cater towards, teenagers though.
Okay, so a mouse pad that you can roll weed on.
Hilarious. I don't know if that's. I don't know. You might have to.
Like you flip it over, right? So it got the soft side and the hard side.
it's got a papers dispenser on the
on the
other side.
Yeah,
just
roll
flick one out real quick.
Yeah, it's got a whole little tube joint. You take it off like paper towel. You take a sheet and you. Yeah, wait a minute, mouse pad. You crack the weed on the weed table. All right, what's another one? What else could we do that would improve that user experience?
It would have to have some sort of
some Bluetooth connection.
About Bluetooth some type of finder.
Yeah, right.
Because they know them jokers is gonna lose that thing.
Yeah, find my mouse pad.
Mouse pad.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is, right there. That's it. See? The technology within the technology.
Yeah, plug to your
Find my mouse pad.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. So you got that. And yes. So you don't have to be right up on the computer to use it. So it's Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You can be across the room on like a little tray table, little food tray table.
Yeah.
But you on the mouse pad across the room, nowhere near the computer.
Well, they kind of got that already. We gotta somehow flip that because they got that.
They got that?
Yeah, they got the actual mouse itself. Oh, you talking about mouse pad if you just manipulate it with your finger like the.
No, I'm saying the mouse pad, right, is Bluetooth.
Okay.
But then you like, well, what is it connected to? So it's Bluetooth because it's wireless. You can use it way across the room. The mouse pad itself.
But the mouse pad don't do shit. What the mouse pad gonna do?
That's what we changing the game. That's what we trying to make.
So we eliminating the mouse.
We gotta.
That's what I'm saying. Are you eliminating the mouse and just the pad is like a touchpad?
Like a wireless. I'm talking about like a wireless mouse on the long distance mouse pad.
They got that, Slim.
Long distance.
They got you. You take the USB, you plug it into your
mouse
thing.
I know that
the mouse work. Yeah.
We trying to improve on the functionality of the mouse pad to make it designer and to make people want the shit.
Okay.
We got to
make a Bluetooth
and a pad and cut the weed on the backside.
And cut the weed.
With the paper dispenser. And then now we got to figure out something else that it does.
If you want to sell it to kids, it'll then have to do all their homework for them because they don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
Can you get it to do all their homework for them? It would sell like hotcakes though, man.
It would.
Teach it how to do math and read assignments.
Okay. You can
and then answer questions in the voice of that said child.
There's an SD card on the side.
It's gonna sell.
There's an SD card on the side that lets you download. It lets you upload like a test bank.
Right.
The answers to the assignments and the tests. You put on the SD card. You put it in, and then it just loads up. So when it populates when you put it on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I don't
know. And schools are reopened.
Yeah, there you go. And
the new technology comes out,
and welcome.
Like, nah, we go ahead and open back.
The code shit is what I saw today. So there's some school districts is like, okay, that's fine. Y'all was good with the virtual learning with the kids, but now you want the kids back in school. There's some teachers in some districts is like, all right, well, what about virtual teaching? Because I'm not coming back into class. So they can have, and I feel like I had this idea. I had this idea for comedy clubs, and the comedians that I told shot it down. J. Anthony Brown, as a matter of fact, when I was talking about the overflow room. So for the teachers are saying the same thing. So you got the AV station at the front of the room with the TV screen. Teachers somewhere at the crib. So it's virtual learning in reverse.
Look, all the teachers teachers is laughing like shit about that because that classroom would be like a damn zoo. Them kids would be hanging from the chandelier, swinging from flipping desks.
All you need is so
who's gonna be the disciplinarian?
That's what I'm saying. All you need is a sergeant at arms for every class. That's part-time work. Security.
That's the same as
Allied Security, $19 an hour with the gray shirt. Yeah, the gray shirt with the red badge, and they like, hey, sit up. They doing all that, but the teacher is in the comfort of their home, virtual teaching. It would change the game. Virtual learning in reverse. I think that's the next wave. Teacher be up there like this. Reynardo, I can see Reynardo. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And then the sergeant on, you be like, Mr. McGuffey, can you go over to slap shit out of Ray? You know what I'm saying? But they in the comfort of their own home. I think that shit could work. I think that could work.
All right, kids, we going back to the crib. We gonna send y'all right back to the crib.
Or not, yeah. Yo, shout out to Albert Little. He said the guy that called earlier on Karen's show, Lawrence, he calls especially on Saturdays. Oh, well, that's what's up.
Who, the dude that was talking about content?
Yeah, I guess. Lawrence. I can't remember Lawrence.
Shout out to Lawrence, but he called the wrong show on the wrong day.
Yeah, right. We wasn't doing that. Not today. My man Aaron said somebody got to be in the room for crowd control. That's what I'm trying to say. That's part-time work, man. You get
man.
To really hover. All he got to do, you get about 4 of them in the whole school, and they just go class to class.
4 of them?
Yeah, they just look in the window.
Them jokers gonna be hog-tied and bound in a closet somewhere.
With the
they will never survive.
The club.
I picture Otis right now. Otis walking through the hallway. Come here, young boy.
Yeah.
Come here, young boy. They gonna kick the shit out of Otis. They'll never make it, man.
Virtual learning in reverse. It's got to be something there. There's something there.
They got to put these kids in little bubbles, little individual bubbles, and have them walking around them schools. That's about it.
Oh, put the school in the bubble. Like, what about? All right. So, what about this? Right. So
here you go. Wait. Here you go. Boarding school.
That's what I was about to say.
Now that I can get behind. Huh?
If it works for those overnight schools, it still could work.
If it works for the NBA, it could work. Look, put them in a bubble.
That's true. Put them in a bubble. So you turn them in, right? So 2 weeks before school,
turn them in like lock up. Yeah. you got this is the 25th hour, man. It's the 25th hour, son.
Yeah. Right.
You got this is it.
You turn them in. They got 10 to 12 days to get acclimated and to be isolated, and then the session starts. They in there for 8 weeks, and it's concentrated.
No one in, no one out.
Concentrated is 8 weeks of concentrated learning.
Accelerated program. Yep.
Yeah, accelerated. And get them out of there Halloween. Get them out.
Right.
Halloween.
They can get almost like a high school associates. They just had to do like 2 years instead of 3.
Yeah, get you your certs.
You're right. GEDs for everybody by 16. Everybody out here. Everybody out here. GEDs for everybody.
That is the move.
There you go. Now we talking. Put them in a bubble.
Put them in a bubble. Ladies and gentlemen.
I can visit virtually. I can just then I'm on the screen.
Yeah.
Visiting virtually, put a little something in your little Cash App account. Go ahead and get some extra school lunch.
And then they have a little thing set up where you can come up Saturdays, Sundays.
Visitation.
With the
don't hype it. It's visitation.
Visitation. Okay.
It's visitation. It's visitation. Right.
Hey, you'll be home.
Yeah. Put a little something on their books every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Literally on their textbooks.
Put something on their books.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can get some of them hot Doritos every once in a while when you pull a B over. Get some hot Doritos. No,
you send a commissary. They got a Takis station in there because they eating Takis. That's all they eating.
Yeah, Takis and hot sauce.
Yeah, Takis and turkey sandwiches. They get the full experience. They get learning, youth development, and jail.
Yeah,
all at once. And they tell you. These are your choices in life. These two, one or the other.
Look, it's almost like pre-college for real, bro.
There you go.
It's almost like pre-college.
There you go. Put them in the bubble. That's the solution right there.
Yeah, I like the bubble.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we end on a high note. If you learn anything, you learn that. Always leave on a high note. And, yeah, that's what it is. All fun and games until that shit hits home and that shit is real. Appreciate you, John Watson, for coming through, as always, on Fridays. Where can they follow you at, John?
Follow me at Your Mama's House.
Okay.
Coming out the back door.
Then there's that. All right. I'll holler at you.
All right, son.
All right, to everybody that's been tuning in, I appreciate y'all. This is the type of show we do every Friday. Every day, really. But Friday, we just put a different name on it. And 6 to 7, make sure you subscribe on social media. Mr. Lamont King, and the YouTube channel. Turn on the notifications, youtube.com/Lamont King, so that you'll know when we go live with the show. And that's that. Always viewer support. This show can do nothing without people like you. We are 100% viewer supported. $Lamont King 06. Humor Mill Magazine, shout out to them for carrying our stream. They carry the show inside the app, so you can check out that. depending on your G's and your bars. You got the 5 G's. And Patreon. Feel free to support us inside patreon.com at Mr. Lamont King. And I think that is it. I'm going to take a break, man. I've been on the radio talking for 4 hours straight. And I'll see y'all next time, man. Hopefully Monday. Inshallah. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Don't do nothing stupid.
Man, I'm just working, man.
I know what my audience like. I did some independent films with Master P. A lot of those movies did really well.
I'm ambitious. I'm a hustler. I have my own lane.
That's the thing about comedy. You wake up every day, you don't know if you're funny that day.
Oh, yeah. And Roland Martin, we apologize for running out of time. We'll try to get you on the next show.